Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Farana Siha binti Muhammad Hanafi. My matric number 1182661. Today in this video, I would like to share about the history of Islamic philosophy. Islamic philosophy is a branch of Islamic studies and is a protected attempt to create harmony between philosophy, which is reason, and Islamic teachings, which is belief. Islamic philosophy refers to a philosophy produced in an Islamic society because it is not necessarily concerned with religious issues, non-exclusively produced by Muslims. Many scholars prefer the term Arabic philosophy. Islamic philosophy is a generic term that can be defined and used in different ways. In its broader sense, it means the worldview of Islam, as derived from the Islamic text concerning the creation of the universe and the will of the Creator. In another sense, it refers to any of the schools of thought that flourish under the Islamic Empire or in the shadow of the Arab Islamic culture and Islamic civilization. In its narrowest sense, it is a translation of falsafa, meaning those particular schools of thought that most reflect the influence of Greek systems of philosophy such as Neoplatonism and Aristotelianism. Some schools of thought within Islam deny the usefulness or legitimacy of philosophical inquiry. Some argue that there is no indication that the limited knowledge and experience of humans can lead to truth. It is also important to observe that while reason, which is akal, is sometimes recognized as a source of Islamic law, it has been claimed that this has a totally different meaning from reason in philosophy. The first approach to the history of Islamic philosophy began in 9 Masehi until 12 Masehi, where Islamic philosophy was an extension of peripatetic Muslim philosophy. Among the figures present at that time were Ibn Sina, Al-Kindi, Al-Farabi, Al-Ghazali, and many more. Next is the explanation of the term of philosophy. It is well known that the term philosophy is derived from the Greek word philos, which is love, and sophos, which is wisdom. Through the translation of Greek philosophy books in the 2nd to 4th century, the term entered Arabic so that the term falsafah emerged. But there is also another term embedded in this tradition based on the Quran and Hadith by Muslim authorities, namely hikmah. It's just that this last term raised a big claim debate between Sufis, kalam experts, which is mutakallimun, and philosophers. First is falsafa. Philosophy refers to knowledge in general about man and universe. Muslim philosophers replaced the meaning of philosophy and used word falsafa, means philosophy as well as logic, mathematics, and physics. Means that philosophy also explain or talk about sciences. Second is kalam or speech. It talk about knowledge about man or universe by using intellect, where it talk about Islamic philosophy and theology. As an example, you can see in the slides about the Mu'tazilites' argument in interpret Islamic doctrine. And third, hikmah or wisdom. Hikmah, it talk about the essence of being. It also talk about the knowledge of the reality of things that prevent ignorance. Example, what is the wisdom of creation universe such as sea or sun, or what is the wisdom of the creation of man, and so on. Here is the term hikmah or wisdom in Al-Quran. Among them are from Surah Al-Jumu'ah verse 2, also in Surah Al-Imran verse 164, and in Surah Al-Baqarah verse 129, while it said, as well as Almighty said, Our Lord, send them a messenger from them who shall recite to them your verses, and teach them the book and wisdom, and purify them. You are the mighty, the wise. Next is on how Islamic philosophers define falsafah. First is Abu Ya'qub al-Kindi. He defined philosophy as understanding the reality of things within people's capability. Al-Farabi agreed with this definition, distinguishing between philosophy based on certainty, al-yaqiniyah, which led to demonstration, and philosophy based on opinion, al-maznunah. It shows that philosophy was the mother of all sciences and dealt with everything. According to Ibn Sina, al-hikmah is the perfection of the human soul through the conception of things and assessing theoretical and practical reality according to human capabilities. Lastly, the application in contemporary context. Philosophy, especially in Islamic philosophy, is very important in covering the backwardness of Muslims, which must be treated in various ways, including by scrapping negative attitudes toward the field of philosophy and correcting misunderstandings against it with nature. Meaning, society must be restored its confidence in the field of philosophy, because the loss of philosophy in life will weaken the identity process of Muslims. According to Hamka, he saw that the field of philosophy could help the progress of Muslims because of the habit of this field, which is to seek or try to know secrets. Many secrets are hidden in life and the universe. In the field of philosophy are contained the secrets and wisdoms of life. So, studying philosophy means striving to master the path of knowledge that will lead to al-hikmah. In Hamka's view, in order to overcome the problem of backwardness of Muslims, al-hikmah, the secret that leads to progress, excellence, success, and greatness, must be mastered. That's all from me. Thank you.